Bon, du coup, clap. Bonsoir YouTube et bienvenue pour du coup la suite de ce visual novel. Donc nous étions au chapitre 7 du livre 1 qu'on n'avait pas fini la dernière fois. Donc on va finir ça et peut-être entamer du coup le livre 2. Je rappelle qu'il s'est passé quand même 2-3 trucs, que on s'en souvient, la cathédrale a brûlé et que nous sommes du coup tous en train de la reconstruire avec tous les personnages. Et je ne m'en souviens même plus ce que j'étais en train de faire, mais bon, voilà. Tout va bien. Et je ne me rappelle plus comment on joue, comme d'habitude, parce que voilà quoi, la vie. Mais bon. Je ne les aime pas, ils me crient toujours dessus comme si j'étais un imbécile. Je ne veux pas leur parler, oui. Je sais pas ce que je suis censée faire. J'ai un objectif. Tom dit qu'il faut des années pour construire une cathédrale. Mais une nuit a suffi à la détruire. Ai-je eu raison? Ah oui, c'est vrai que c'était de notre faute si elle était détruite, la cathédrale, bien sûr. Pour lui donner du travail. Où ont-ils mis tous les chevaux? Tom dessine si bien, je dois l'observer très attentivement, jusqu'à ce que je sache dessiner comme ça moi aussi. C'est dur à dire. C'est difficile à dire. Donc nous, on était le fils de cette madame. Voilà. J'ai l'impression qu'elle commence à se plaire ici malgré tout le bruit et les moines.
Jack, do me a favor and give Paul these herbs, will you?
Ah oui, mais non.
But he's a monk.
Non.
You don't like? Well, it turns out not all of them.
Non, bah non, bah non.
Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also...
Bon, on va recommencer. Il n'y a pas de sous-titres, donc c'est pas possible. J'en ai marre. Est-ce que ça sert à quelque chose que je continue? Quand le truc a décidé de pas fonctionner, quoi. C'est à un moment donné, je pense, voilà. Mais bon, c'est pas grave. Parce que du coup, d'un ordi à l'autre, ça a perdu les options. Mais bon, c'est pas grave. Non, non. Non. J'ai juste les sous-titres, en fait. Bon, on va recommencer. Toc. Parce que là, ça va pas être possible. Bien, donc reclap. Bonsoir YouTube. J'espère que vous allez bien. Nous continuons du coup les piliers de la Terre, le visual novel. On finit le livre 1 et on verra du coup si on entend le livre 2 et jusqu'à quand je vais jouer, nous verrons. Nous rappelons qu'effectivement, nous avons fait brûler la cathédrale et que nous sommes tous en train de la reconstruire, bien sûr. Voilà. On va y arriver. Tom dessine si bien, je dois l'observer très attentivement, jusqu'à ce que je sache dessiner comme ça, moi aussi. Où ont-ils mis tous les chevaux? Je ne les aime pas, ils me crient toujours dessus comme si j'étais un imbécile, je ne veux pas leur parler. Oui. J'ai l'impression qu'elle commence à se plaire ici, malgré tout le bruit et les moines.
Jack,
Ah voilà. C'est mieux.
But he's a monk. You don't like monks. Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
Le pire, on s'en souvient.
There he is.
Oui.
Give our prior the welcome he deserves.
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell. Make the prior proud.
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
C'est qui Paul? Je m'en souviens plus. mais t'es là, toi! Je croyais que t'étais mort.
I want to help.
Too bad. There's nothing you can do. I don't get why Tom likes you, you useless little turd.
Sympa. Elle est où la
For
petite?
all I know, you were behind that fire.
C'est pas faux.
What? What is it?
Rien.
Nothing. I'm leaving now.
Ok. Tadadada. Je peux voir à l'intérieur là? Je peux voir les gens qui travaillent. Tom dit qu'il faut des années pour construire une cathédrale. Une nuit a suffi à détruire et j'ai raison. Ok. Ok. Oula! Oula! Tout cassé. Ah mais oui, c'est lui, Paul. Oh! Des moutons. Incroyable! Ce changement d'ambiance, c'est incroyable. Bon. Les mout-mout. Bonjour.
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
Alors... non, c'est comme ça. Voilà. Tiens.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remigius says, your mother is a saint.
D'accord. Merci.
Is that the bell? Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Ah!
Excuse me.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là?
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually,
Tout à fait.
I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
C'est joli. Ok.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Ha! Ho!
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy.
Salut le
We
Lému.
have much
Bonsoir,
to
j'espère que tu vas bien.
discuss.
C'est les méchants. Est-ce que vous avez compris que c'était les méchants? Ah, il était vraiment très con le chapitre 7. En fait, j'aurais pu finir à la fin. Ce que vous avez fait. Vous avez donné une estimation pessimiste des coûts de construction. Vous avez choisi le paradis pour le tympan de la cathédrale. Personne n'a découvert l'implication de Francis dans la conspiration. Dame Aliena, pourquoi veut-elle parler à Philippe? L'évêque Walleran a commencé à manigancer contre Kingsbridge. Vous avez terminé le livre 1. C'est un accomplissement? Attention.
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth.
Ah là là, il y a un prochainement incroyable.
My brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge?
C'est comme une série.
The Pillars of the Earth. Sowing the wind.
Merci. Et voilà. Donc, on va commencer du coup le livre 2. Je rappelle qu'il y a 3 livres. Je suppose qu'il y a 7 chapitres à chaque fois. Donc voilà, je sais pas du coup si tu connais l'histoire. Et puis si tu as besoin de revoir les épisodes si tu connais l'histoire. Mince. Si tu veux voir les épisodes précédents, n'hésite pas à aller voir sur notre... Non, ça fonctionne pas, très bien. Sur notre YouTube. Hop. En gros, il s'est passé pas mal de trucs, mais ce qu'il faut retenir, c'est qu'on a brûlé une cathédrale et qu'on est en train de la reconstruire. Après, c'est un peu plus compliqué dans les faits, hein, mais voilà. Donc voilà. Oh, j'ai tapé la mauvaise commande. Et on m'a dit que le générique, etc. ressemblait pas mal à la série, donc... le lien fonctionne pas? Ah! Comment ça se fait? C'est sympa, c'est super, bah... désolé. Alors... Ou sinon, tu vas... dans le... Je sais pas pourquoi il fonctionne pas. Dans le Discord, il y a une rubrique rediffusion, mais je comprends pas pourquoi il fonctionne pas. Je regarderai ça demain. Du coup, merci... de me l'avoir dit, je ne savais pas. C'est bizarre. Parce qu'effectivement, il y a deux premières vidéos déjà de fait. Ah! Ah bah c'est comme tu veux après. Donc, livre 2, qui sème le vent, livre 2, chapitre 8 à 14. Ok. Allons-y alors.
My name is Aliena of Shiring. I'm the daughter of the Earl Bartholomew of Shiring. At least.
Je l'aime beaucoup pour l'instant, oui. Il est très beau, je trouve.
Before my father was arrested for conspiring against the king.
Et la musique est sympa, enfin tout est bien.
Where's the girl? She is where you put her, you fiend. Once the king finds out.
Merci. Ah oui, très cool.
Here's the key. Now go get her. I'm starving.
Donc ça c'est après l'attaque du coup. Fait dormir ici alors que Richard est tranché dans les écuries. Je préférais être dehors qu'aussi près de William. William, on se rappelle, quelqu'un de très sympathique. C'est faux.
Milady,
oui?
Are you awake?
Non.
William Hamley is back. He
Why
wants
am I
to see
fooling
you.
myself? There is nothing left.
May I enter?
Mes robes, mes beaux habits, tout a disparu. Vers le haut ou vers le bas? Oui, c'est pourquoi. William attend en bas.
You may come in, Matthew. Dear God, did he hit you?
Well, I suppose he's getting more daring now that his father is about to see the king. This is taking too long. Go get them. Right. Milady, I must ask you, do not provoke him. Not yet. Not until you're properly armed.
Comment va mon frère?
How is Richard?
They treat him like a dog. I gave him a cloak so he wouldn't have to freeze through that storm. There are weapons hidden in the yard. Near the gate, look for a red piece of cloth. Get down here, and no talking. And don't cause any trouble. I just cleaned my sword.
Monsieur a caché des armes près d'un bout de tissu rouge. Ok.
That was quick.
Le
You
pire.
certainly do know your place, don't you? Ugh, what's with your face? Your arrogance makes you ugly. Did you know that?
You reap what you sow.
Oh, there are a few things I would like to sow with you.
She didn't mean it. Your father will be the new Earl soon. This castle will be yours. There's no need to keep the lady and her brother hostage.
Matthew. Save your words. He won't listen.
Oi, Walter. Looks like the princess needs a servant to do her talking. Can't imagine why I ever wanted to marry that ugly bore. A real lady. That's what I deserve. Maybe even Empress Maud. Yes, I'll marry the Empress. But I'll keep on fucking her.
Je suis pas sûre que ce soit une bonne idée de le provoquer.
If Maud would ever marry you.
Shut up!
I won't.
You have no say around here anymore.
I am still the daughter of your Earl.
You're a common whore, that's what you are.
Oh, how you must enjoy your revenge.
You're just getting what you deserve.
All this just because I wouldn't marry you?
Shut up. Shut up!
You are a sad man who knows nothing but cruelty. God shall punish you for this.
I am the cruel one. You renounced our wedding and made me the laughing stock of the entire Shire.
Stop, both of you. Go outside, girl. Walk it off.
C'est moi qui dois me calmer. C'est ça.
All right. I shall do so gladly.
Anything you need, William?
Tell the bitch to get me something to eat. I'm starving.
You heard him. Go, now!
Il veut que je lui trouve à manger. Je pourrais peut-être l'empoisonner, non, sa bouffe. On saurait que c'est moi, mais au moins, bon.
I always told you your stubbornness would be your end.
C'est le même endroit où on était venu. Ah, quoi de manger, non? Bon, à part que tout est périmé, quoi, visiblement.
Smells horrible in here.
Ah, le gâchis!
I'm not putting my hand in there. Disgusting.
Elles se sont transformées en bouillie et dégagent une odeur âcre. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Quelle odeur répugnante.
Oh!
De la viande avariée, grouillante de verre. Oh mon dieu. Je vais vraiment lui rapporter ça? Je pense pas que ce soit une bonne idée. Hein.
Oh! A dead chicken. What a horrible smell. Someone must have trapped it in here for fun. What a waste. Let's See?
Du
A
pain.
loaf of bread. And it doesn't look as bad as everything else in here.
S'il faut que je choisisse ce que je lui donne, ça va être compliqué. En plus, il va falloir que je donne à manger à mon frère, je suppose.
Not even worth trying. It's obvious these are inedible.
Complètement moisi, il n'en reste rien.
Mealworms.
Ah, non. Bon, bah, j'ai tout regardé. À mon avis, on va devoir faire un petit choix de... On donne quoi à qui?
Flemish, here, girl. Don't you recognize me? Ah, good girl. It must be hard to catch my scent in this rain.
Le chien, la pauvre. Rempli de boue malodorante, il laisse le château tomber en ruine. Ça, c'est ça.
Nothing in there but filthy water.
Ok. J'irai par là après. Le chariot. Je peux aller sur les remparts aussi. Enfin, c'est de la même...
Nothing. Maybe Matthew meant the other gate.
Près de la grande porte, a dit Mathieu. Oui, je vais y aller. Tu peux...
What are you doing here?
Shut up. And you get the food.
Richard.
Did they let you go? Have you sided with them?
Don't be ridiculous. I will never succumb to these beasts.
Beasts? That's a bit rude.
Je vais nous sortir de là. Tu n'as pas vu mon écharpe rouge? Ah.
Have you seen my red scarf?
Is that all you worry about?
I think Matthew had it last. He said he lost it somewhere.
Then ask him. I'm busy trying to come up with a plan.
Oui, mais...
It won't be long. I will get us out.
Getting us out won't be enough. We need to reclaim the castle.
À deux? On va y aller.
They have to pay, Ellie. Even King Stephen.
King Stephen may not be aware of this. He needs to know the truth about these people.
Trust me, Ali. I have a plan.
D'accord. Ah.
You can whisper and plot as much as you like. As long as my men are guarding the gate, you'll never get out alive.
Mais...
How are you managing?
I'd be managing a lot better if you gave me a sword.
Did he say something funny?
That boy with a sword. Look at his back. He can barely lift his own head. Teach a chicken to fight, might as well just step on it.
You really haven't seen my scarf?
Ali, drop the nonsense. This is serious.
Don't do anything stupid.
I won't.
Ok, bon.
I'll be back soon. Don't
Ils
lose
m'aident
hope.
pas beaucoup plus. Hein.
Yeah.
Lui, je peux lui parler. Le chien de garde de William, père employé ce genre d'homme lui aussi, prêt à tuer au moindre signal de sa part. Bon.
You do a lot for him. Tending to his horse, watching his prisoners. What do they pay you?
Why do you keep asking me that?
I might be able to pay you more.
Right.
Tell us. How much do you want?
Maybe I don't do this just for the money.
I don't believe you. What else should you gain from being cruel?
An apprentice. Unlike you, Percy Hamley likes the way I've been raising his son.
You will go to hell for this.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
It's true. People like you are bound to suffer eternal pain. It's what makes this world just.
Oh, I didn't know. Guess I'm just not one for deep thoughts like that.
Don't act as if you've never had a heart. I see how kindly you treat his horse.
You want me to let you go?
Yes.
Of course. It would be the proper thing to do. There is no humane reason for keeping us locked up.
Can't.
Why not?
Because Bartholomew is still Earl. Can't have his brats running around causing a ruckus. I don't get paid to be careless.
Ok, bon. On va aller voir sur les remparts du coup. Je peux y aller? Est-ce que je peux y aller? Oui.
You stay down here with me. Do you hear?
D'accord, non, je peux pas y aller. Ok, pas de soucis.
One more step and I'll assume you've got a death wish.
D'accord, bon. Je vais retourner voir Jackie. Hein.
Did you get what he asked for?
Oui.
Yes.
Good. Don't waste his time then.
De toute façon, j'ai pas trop le choix. J'ai pas vu de tissu rouge. Je peux lui parler?
Matthew.
He's all right. Now get some food, will you?
Oula.
If you're cold, come sit on my lap.
Non, merci, non. Ça va aller. C'est notre cheminée, pas la sienne. Tiens.
I told you, get me something to eat.
Oui, j'ai trouvé, oui. Tiens. Tiens. Mais...
Your food.
Is that all?
Bah...
After your knights raided the castle, this is all they left.
There must be more.
Would you rather have some meat?
C'est génial. Oula.
You really think you can play your silly games with me?
Oups.
I am still the daughter of the Earl, and by the law of the king, you are my subject.
Oh my. Forget what I said about your arrogance. It actually makes you quite pretty. Huh?
In the name of my father, you will die for this!
Ah, il m'a poussé.
Don't!
Oh non.
Stupid boy.
No.
Almost as stupid as his sister. I'd rape you if I could. But you're not my kind of lass. What's with her?
Mais arrête de violer tout le monde. C'est quand même dingue ça.
The king has not yet spoken. Wait till your father is an earl proper. Then you can do with her whatever you want.
Damn! To hell with it. She's so ugly, no one would ever want to take her anyway. Put them with the animals until the king has decided.
Il l'a tué? Oh oui! On va revoir le générique incroyable. Livre 2 qui sème le vent. Chapitre 8. Aliéna. Du coup, je suis attachée, on va pas aller très loin. Bouge, Richard, s'en supplie, il ne reste pas là immobile. Alors, qu'est-ce que je peux faire moi? Le dernier maillon les relie entre elles. Il doit y avoir moyen de l'enlever. J'ai rien sur moi. Non, j'ai rien sur moi. Ça. Trop loin.
It's too high. I'm chained to a post. I can't reach it. If only it was closer.
Il y a pas 14 trucs que je peux essayer de toute façon là. Hein. Non.
Richard. Richard. Wake up.
Richard, on a besoin de toi là. Non, ça sert à rien, visiblement.
Come on, I need you to wake up. It's just out of reach.
Oui, bah j'ai compris, mais qu'est-ce que tu veux que je fasse? Tu peux pas, genre, avancer ton pied, non? Quelque chose. J'ai que 3 solutions. Il semble lourd.
It's too high.
Bah,
I'm chained to a post. I can't reach it. If only it was closer.
Ah, pas vu ça. Oui, mais c'est...
Hey.
Allô?
Ali?
Ah!
Ali, my ear.
Oui, bah oui. On t'a dit de pas bouger?
What were you thinking, charging William like that?
I had to protect you.
C'était courageux, mais bon.
That was very brave of you.
I don't know.
It
C'était
was.
courageux et stupide.
Father will be proud when you tell him. How did you free yourself before?
I don't know. When they put me here, they had the shackles fitted to my ankles. But today, I somehow managed to slip through.
C'est peut-être le monsieur.
These 3 weeks must have made me very determined.
Yes, and very thin.
C'est possible aussi.
How do you feel?
Hot.
The wound is boiling your blood. We need to get you someplace dry and cool so you can heal.
Ali, they shackled us. I will die here.
Calm down. You'll only make things worse.
Mais non, tu vas pas mourir, t'inquiète.
Richard, throw me that horseshoe.
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
I'll think of something. Just give it to me.
Non, mais pour faire tomber le truc à droite. Merci, Richard. Ti.
Don't give up. We will get out of here.
And what then?
We'll
On
find
verra.
Father. He'll know what to do.
I heard them say that he's with the king in Winchester.
Then that's where we'll go. You'll see. He'll make things right again. Don't give up. We will get out of here.
I don't know.
Mais... Ah. Ok. Donc ça... Mais... C'est bon. Voilà, le marteau. Mais c'est pas celui qu'il avait à la main tout à l'heure d'ailleurs. Ce gameplay incroyable. Nous on fait les choses nous-mêmes.
Shh. I'll open yours next.
Ah bah moi je trouve ça très joli.
Can you stand?
L'ambiance et tout est incroyable.
Good. Then wait here. I'll find us a way to get out of here.
Let's take his horse.
Yes.
C'est un film
Good idea.
interactif en fait.
But first we need the weapons Matthew hid for us.
Ouais, moi aussi. Du coup, est-ce que... Faut calmer le dada. J'aurais dû garder le pain. Caresser.
He doesn't seem to like that.
Whoa. Easy. Easy now.
What are you doing? The horse nearly
Oui, bah, ça va.
It's too tight. If only we had a knife. Where did Matthew hide the weapons?
Bon, je reviens. J'ai le droit d'y aller là-bas? Oui. On peut prendre le chien parce que je suis pas sûre qu'il soit bien traité ici. Moi, tout ce que vous voulez, mais pas les animaux.
There used to be all kinds of weapons here, along with Father's knights.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il...
Now there is nothing.
Il y a une personne. Abandonnée, vide. Incroyable. Je peux aller sur les remparts, je suis pas sûre que ça sert à grand chose. Bonjour.
Oi! Who goes there?
Personne.
It's the girl. He said we should stop her at all costs.
Come here.
C'est le game over. Ok, pas de souci. The end. Ah oui, c'est le game over. Merci d'être passé, à plus. Eh oui, ça arrive. J'ai pas eu de game over depuis le début, je crois. Ah, elle est sur les remparts, elle est là-bas. Je l'ai pas vue, j'étais sur l'autre écran. Je suis passée par là. Arrêtez de là, il me voit pas vraiment.
I have to say, that battle was a bit short for my taste.
Document. Les hommes de main de William. Étant issu d'une famille noble ayant de grandes ambitions politiques, William Hamley dispose d'une véritable petite armée sous ses ordres. Il aime garder près de lui les trois hommes auxquels il fait le plus confiance, Walter, Hugues la hache et Gervase le vilain. Les deux derniers sont autant réputés pour leur violence que leur loyauté. La seule évocation de leur nom instille la peur dans le cœur de leurs ennemis. Walter était autrefois l'instructeur de William, il lui a appris à chevaucher et à se battre alors que William n'était encore qu'un petit garçon. Désormais, Walter officie en tant que garde du corps et bras droit.
I found it. Matthew's piece of cloth.
Ah ah! Ce qui est bien, c'est que c'est pas du tout visible. Très discret. La dague. Du coup, on va pouvoir détacher la sacoche. Et donner de l'avoine au dada. Tiens. Et du coup, ça c'est quoi? Ah oui. Ok. Bien. Tiens le dada.
You look hungry. Want to eat? It's calm now. Try to mount it, Richard.
But where do we go?
To Winchester, of course. We need to find Father and talk to the king. They must find out what's happening here. Now climb on. It won't eat forever.
Après, on s'est retrouvés dans le prieuré, donc c'est qu'à un moment donné, il s'est passé quelque chose là-bas quand même. Je pense.
Oi! You there! Stop!
Cut him off!
La bagarre. Voilà.
The thought that they could catch up with us urged me to ride onward. It rained relentlessly. After a while, Richard's moaning got weaker, but I did not dare look back, for I feared to see William Hamley right at our heels. I forced the horse to go faster, hoping that my brother would not succumb to his wounds.
Chevaucher vers Winchester. C'est pas mal ce mode de jeu là aussi, j'aime bien.
Toward Winchester. The king would make things right if we explained them to him. He had to. It wasn't long until Richard almost fell off the horse. Touching his forehead, I realized he had a high fever. His mutilated ear was red, hot, and swollen. A sound startled me. From the thicket of the forest emerged a woman. I was ready to draw the dagger that was flush against my forearm. I asked her to give us her name. This was her forest, she said, so we should be the ones introducing ourselves. I proclaimed that I was the daughter of the Earl of Shiring, travelling with my brother. I can tell your nobility by your manners. She smiled and revealed in turn that she was the wife of the local verderer. Seeing Richard's ear, she said that he needed help. Luckily, their hut was nearby. She offered us food, shelter, and care.
Allez, on lui fait confiance.
We followed her to the hut. It was further than she had led us to believe. There, I helped my brother off the horse and let the woman take the horse's reins. The hut was rather barren, with few furnishings. It was almost as cold as outside, and there was no sign of her husband. Richard dropped onto one of the creaky stools. The woman lit a fire, which came alive with a crackle and gave out a warming glow.
Faut peut-être soigner, oui.
I raised my voice and repeated more urgently that if we didn't act right now, Richard might die. At my words, the woman seemed to wake up from her absent-mindedness. She nodded towards the fire. There was a sound outside, but she distracted my attention by turning to Richard. She started to
C'est un piège. Bon, écoutez.
Against the flesh. This will stop demons and bad smells from entering the body. The woman's eyes kept darting to the door, so I turned my head to see what it was she was looking for. The moment after I'd turned my head, my own knife was pointing at my face. She'd noticed the dagger in my sleeve and had yanked it out before I knew what was happening. She apologized. It's a tough world, and it's eat or be eaten. There was another noise outside. He's here, she said.
Se battre ou non?
I waited for the moment her eyes were on the door again, then I dashed towards Richard, but a hand grabbed my wrist. It was too big and rough to be hers. The man threw me aside and I landed hard on the floor. My head spun. He examined us and our weapons and broke into laughter. He stepped closer to reach for Richard's sword, but his wife interrupted. We can't sell that. Everyone would know who that sword belonged to. The man grunted in agreement and turned to leave. Before she followed him, she dropped my dagger. "Burn out your brother's wound with this," she said, and disappeared. we heard the whinnying of William's horse and the stomping of hooves from outside. We stood frozen until Richard told me to go and have a look. As I did, the outlaws were long on their way, and our mount with them. The hut probably hadn't belonged to them in the first place, but at least it meant a roof over our heads for the night. The fire was still burning. We had no other choice but to trust the word of the outlaw. The heated dagger trembled in my hands. Do it, Ali, I can take it. Richard tried to sound brave. A horrible hissing sound and the smell of burnt flesh filled the hut when the blade touched his ear. But it seemed to work. For a few hours, I guarded the door while Richard slept, but soon I fell asleep too.
Allez, du coup, après, on reprend la route.
We walked for 2 more days with only brief rests in between, but we finally arrived at the city gates of Winchester.
Je sais pas s'il aurait pu mourir.
But at least we were still together, and we were sure that together we would find a way to escape this nightmare.
Je sais pas s'il y a possibilité de perdre certains personnages alors que... Je sais pas. Ah! Fin du chapitre. Face à William, vous avez pris la parole. Vous avez mis William en colère en lui servant du pain sec. En même temps, vous avez réprimandé Richard pour avoir attaqué William. Vous avez réussi à vous échapper d'Earl Castle. Vous avez fait confiance... Ah, parce qu'on pouvait ne pas réussir. Vous avez fait confiance à la femme sur la route et elle vous a volé. Vous avez cauterisé la blessure de Richard avant d'arriver à Winchester. Chapitre 9. Pour l'instant, on sait pas le serment, ce qui ferait effet ou pas. Ce qui est utile pour plus tard, quoi, entre guillemets.
We made it. They can't harm us anymore, can they? After all, there are laws in place to protect us here, right?
Je parierais pas dessus,
I
non
think
plus.
so, but we shouldn't risk finding out.
Then let's go.
Where are you going?
To our townhouse, of course.
Et il se barre. Ok, bon. Super.
Ali, there's someone here. Maybe it's father.
Do you think so?
Well, they must have put him somewhere.
Bon bah, testons alors.
Who is it?
It's Percy Hamley. Hide!
What? I'm going to chop off your hand if I find you, bastard. Shut up!
Get back inside now. Don't ever let anyone see you lose your temper like that. We don't know who's part of the court yet, so be careful, be polite, make an impression. They all need to see you dance with the king every day until he's made you an earl.
I saved him from Bartholomew's rebellion. Shouldn't that be enough?
Give them a reason and they won't make you earl. That cannot happen.
They took our house. They really took our house.
We'll have to sleep somewhere else then.
Ouais.
I can't believe it.
Come now, before anyone sees us here.
Ok, cool. Je peux aller dans dans les maisons ici.
Good lord. What happened to your ear, lad? Did you make a wrong turn this morning?
Nous cherchons juste un endroit pour dormir, oui,
We were
voilà.
hoping we could stay for the night. We've traveled a long way, and we're exhausted.
Sorry. Rooms are all gone. King's in town. Everything's teeming with nobles. Come back next week when the big fish have jumped the pond. I might find a cozy little corner for you.
Ali, he was talking to me.
Well, then next time, say something.
Fine.
Bah vous disputez pas parce que sinon on n'est pas sorti. C'est grand.
Father, may we come in?
I can hear someone.
Hello? We're lost and looking for shelter. They don't seem to want us here.
C'est sympathique. On peut se barrer, c'est pas le but. Pourquoi je peux pas passer? Là.
Now look at that! A cripple with a sword and his beggar girl! If you're looking for some privacy, there's a bar just down the street!
Sympa.
We're looking for a place to rest.
Tell you what, you can have my room till I finish my beer. Should be time enough for you, squirt.
What is it? Why are we leaving?
This is childish. Father wouldn't want us to stay in a house with those
Oh
people.
bah en même temps pour l'instant on sait pas trop où il est hein,
They were just
donc.
fooling around.
Right. Let's keep looking.
C'est grand? Je peux aller demander là? Comment je fais pour... Allô? Ah, faut que j'aille là. Ici.
It's so quiet. Shouldn't the monks be preparing evening mass soon? No one's answering.
Bah sympa. Bon. C'est mignonnet en tout cas comme village. Et j'aime bien le... Ce type de gameplay, c'est sympa. Excuse-moi, tu peux... Voilà.
Ali, this is pointless.
There must be one kind soul in this town.
What is it?
Oh, good evening. We're sorry to disturb you, but my brother and I have been through a lot and desperately need shelter for tonight.
Please.
Wait here.
Are you mad? Do not let them in. They're thieves.
What did I say?
Oh.
There's a warm corner in the back. You can have a blanket, but there will be nothing to eat.
Oui, bah ça nous va, oui.
Is your wife all right with this?
It doesn't matter. The Lord struck her with a troubled mind. She will accept my decision.
Ok, oui, bah...
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're a kind man.
J'ai pas fait toute la ville, mais bon... Il est parti.
When I woke up that morning, I was alone. I hoped that Richard had risen early, maybe to go to the castle. I left to search for him right away.
Ah mais oui, c'est vrai qu'on est là. Incroyable, on refait tous les lieux. Chaud.
That man had quite a bit of fight in him, I heard. They whipped him for days. And when it was over, he just asked for a mug of wine. Didn't beg, but asked, "Hurry up, I'm thirsty." Like it was some kind of feast or something. Makes you wish he was still on our side. What a shame.
Mais je peux pas.
On our way here, we had to stay at an inn. They made us eat peasant food.
Gruel?
Not a pinch of meat.
Isn't there a law against that?
Vraiment. Du gruau. Ah bah il est là.
You heard me, now move along.
Get out of my way, God. Every citizen has the right to petition the king.
But the poorer sort are generally not foolish enough to exercise that right.
What are you saying?
You're talking to the son of the Earl of Shiring. I'm his daughter. If you don't let us pass, we'll have you locked away and make you rot in a dungeon.
Like your father, you mean?
What? You know where he is?
Of course. And you should too, if you're who you say you are. He's in the jail right here
Ah
in the
bah
castle.
super.
How do we get there?
Go left before the gate and cross the yard. You'll need to talk to the jailer, though. His name is Odo, and he's got deep pockets.
Deep pockets?
Well, you lower sort cannot expect any favors for nothing. Better get used to it if you want to survive. Now, clear the way. There are people who want to see the king.
I could have done this on my own.
Just like you could have run away on your own without telling me anything.
Shh, hush, Ellie. The people are watching us.
Comment va ton oreille?
How's your ear?
It's pounding like a drum. I'm sorry. I thought I could talk to the king before you woke. You did so much yesterday. I didn't want to wake you. Please, don't be cross.
Mais non, t'inquiète, tout va bien.
It's all right.
C'est gentil mais stupide. C'est horrible.
Oh, don't give me that look.
Sorry. Shall we go and see father now?
Yes.
On peut lui dire qu'il est stupide toutes les 5 minutes quand même, non? Pauvre. Elle vient? J'ai vu qu'elle a des petits sabots en bois, ça a l'air très confort. Quel enfer. Mignon comme prénom, Aliena.
Did you like what you saw, mistress?
Of course not. But my husband seems to be in good health. I hope it'll stay that way.
I hope so too, but you know, nowadays good food is just so hard to come by.
C'est le même que la dernière fois.
Oh, you're so kind. That'll help to keep him fed for a while, surely.
Take good care of him. I'll be at the market.
Will do. Good business, mistress.
Bonjour, madame.
What are you staring at?
Your ear. You should take better care of yourself.
Et coucou Dova, comment vas-tu?
What was that all about?
I don't know, but we have our own problems. So come on.
Alors on a fini le livre 1 et on a commencé du coup le livre 2, je sais plus exactement où tu t'étais arrêté toi. Et voilà.
You're a good horse, and so calm. I can tell the king's men are far better caretakers than the Hamleys.
J'étais attachée dans un tel endroit, attachée. Bon ben on va aller le voir, mais à mon avis ça va être compliqué parce qu'on n'a pas d'argent. Donc bon.
Are you the jailer?
Your humble servant. What is it?
We're here to see our father. He is the Earl of Shiring.
Is he? Look like just plain Bartholomew to me.
So he's here.
Look at us when we're talking to you.
How much have you got?
We've nothing. So don't bother asking for a bribe.
Then you can't see your father. Sorry.
Please, let us see him now.
Sorry, can't make an exception. Each time someone wants
Oui,
to see
c'était
someone, they have to pay. That's the rules.
But they're your rules.
Right, but that doesn't make them any less rulesy, does it? Must have been dozens so far, each one slipping me a penny. If I let you in for free, the others might think I treated them unevenly, that I am an unjust man. Can't have them think that, can I?
Oui, donc en fait la construction de la cathédrale a commencé et là on est en train de vivre ce que Aliena a vécu de l'autre côté, c'est-à-dire quand ils ont attaqué le château. Et ben là ça va très bien, merci beaucoup, j'espère que toi aussi. Donc voilà. Et puis voilà. Là on essaye du coup de voir notre papa et on a été viré du château. Le méchant là, tu sais, William qui essaye de violer tout le monde, il a blessé mon frère et il m'a viré du château alors que je suis censée être la princesse quoi. Mais bon.
Who was that woman?
That'll be 2 pennies.
What?
Ah, gotcha. That's Meg. Her husband tried to trick a fellow merchant out of his purse. Wasn't good at it. Now he's lost everything.
Then where did she get all her coin?
She took over his business, works as a merchant at the market. Funny that she still cares so much for him. I wouldn't.
I'll get a penny, and I'll bring it to you as soon as I can. But won't you let us see him now, just for a few moments?
Get the penny first. Shouldn't be too hard. One of you must be worth something.
Ok, bon bah on va trouver de l'argent. Je l'avais dit que de toute façon.
How is he? Just tell me that, please. Is he all right?
No, he's not. He's dying. Now get out of here.
Fun.
Are you crying?
Didn't you hear what he said?
Yes, but he was lying. The last time we saw Father, he was very much alive and healthy.
Ouais bah.
Sometimes I wonder what is going on in that head of yours. So how are we going to get a penny?
We could beg.
Beggars usually ask for food or clothes. I never heard of anyone giving them money.
Well, how do people get money?
Alors, il travaille. Incroyable.
Priests have tithes, shopkeepers have something to sell. Craftsmen get wages, and peasants don't need money because they have fields.
Apprentices get wages too. So do labourers.
We could work.
Incroyable.
Exactly. I can't work like a common man. I'm the son of an earl.
Oh bah il est en prison donc bon.
You heard what the jailer said. We're no better than anyone else now.
$32, $33.
Oh là là. Oh des couchons.
Don't patronize me, Meg.
I just want to be certain.
Incroyable.
See? You've nothing to worry about. Your business will be in good hands. Hands off that cart. We just loaded it.
Pardon, excuse-moi. Le négoce de Meg. La laine est une ressource très demandée pour fabriquer des vêtements et son commerce peut être une entreprise fort lucrative. Les moutons sont des animaux assez faciles à élever. Ils produisent en retour de la laine, du lait, de la viande et des parchemins à partir de leur peau. La plupart des bergers vivent dans les campagnes. Ils perdent du temps, de l'énergie et de l'argent quand ils doivent voyager jusqu'au marché, situé en ville pour y vendre leurs marchandises. Les négociants comme Meg et son mari leur achètent donc la laine et se chargent de le transporter et de la vendre sur les marchés. Ils tirent leurs bénéfices de leur capacité à bien négocier avec les bergers et les acheteurs. Quand son mari a été arrêté pour avoir triché sur le poids de la laine, Meg a repris les rênes de l'activité et tente maintenant de restaurer la réputation de son commerce. On peut travailler pour toi, madame? T'as l'air gentille. Bonjour.
Excuse me, mistress.
Oh, I've seen you before. You're going to see someone in the jail, right? It's the only explanation why they'd let you enter the courtyard dressed like that.
That wasn't very nice.
What is it?
Nous cherchons du travail.
The jailer refused to let us see our father unless we paid him. Could you offer us some work?
Do you even know what business I'm in?
Wool. This is a wool stall, isn't it?
And what do wool merchants do?
Sell wool?
No. Well, yes, in the end we do, but first we buy it from the peasants. The peasants bring the wool and the Flemish take it away. All I have to do is store and transport it and get the prices right. And that is cheaper if it's done alone.
With some minor help from me, that is.
Bah oui, mais...
Could you lend us some money?
Unlikely.
What for?
We need to talk to our father.
He's a prisoner in the castle's jail.
And the jailer won't let us see him until we give him a penny.
Once you get back to him, it'll be 2 pennies at least.
What are you saying?
Once Odo sees that you really want something, he'll start overcharging for it. In the end, he's just another businessman.
At this rate, we'll never see Father.
Could you help us talk to him?
Sorry, but no.
Pourriez-vous allier dans les...
What were you doing at the jail? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
You know, my husband is a prisoner as well. He used to run this business, but he was caught selling underweight. Now I have to travel to Flanders and tell my husband's agents that they don't need to worry. Leaving my entire business in this man's hands.
Avec son petit bonnet.
A wise decision.
Il est très
A
mignon.
man whose calculations leave a lot to be desired. I tell you what, I will give you enough to pay Odo if you help us count the fleeces inside. Do you know how to count?
I told you my calculations are right. There are 23 sacks.
Yes, we know how to count.
Then go into my stall and tell me how many there are.
Thank you so much. Come on, Richard. Let's do this together.
Alors attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, attends, faut que je fasse attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Je vais recompter. 1. Arrête de compter. 2. 3. 4.
All right, I got it. I'll tell you when you're done.
Bah, faut que je compte tous là. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Non, mais attends. C'est parce que. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. À part s'il y en a un qui est caché.
How many have you got?
23.
Ah ouais.
Are you certain?
I think so.
Please, count again.
What? Why?
To make sure you were right the first time.
Only if you do that too, Ali.
I will.
1, 2, 8, 9.
Ah, à part s'il y en a qui sont cachés, il y en a 21. Hein. Il est bourré.
16.
Il sait pas compter. Qu'est-ce que t'as?
Don't rush me.
Ah oui. Donc, vas-y.
So?
Still 23.
Let's tell them then.
We're done.
Good. So, tell me.
I counted 21 sacks.
What?
Tell me again, Aldous. How much did you pay per sack?
As I said, for mixed quality such as this, it was £1 average.
£1 per sack?
Ah, selling wool is good business. With the coin you have here, this means...
We're 2 sacks short.
The children miscounted.
It seems everyone miscounts apart from you. Here is your penny, girl.
Ben, moi j'en ai compté 21, après j'aurais peut-être dû faire confiance à mon frère, mais...
If you're smart, you'll find out what Odo wants more than money. Then he might not ask for so much.
What would that be?
Let's just say he likes to feel like a good person every once in a while. It makes him feel less like the monster his job has made him.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And good luck in Flanders.
He'll be all right.
Il va me faire la tronche.
You gave them money?
I can do
C'est
with
terrible.
my coin whatever I like, unlike you. So don't follow my example.
C'est terrible. Ah mais c'est la madame.
Pouch, but no. We just need to find out where to go.
C'est celle. C'est. On s'en fout visiblement.
Oh, we can't afford it.
Oh, je regarde, hein, écoute. Je peux aller là-bas? Oula! Oh non, non, mais non. C'est trop grand. Fais la tronche. Richard! Eh bien. On va aller voir papa. Mais non!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Non mais des os, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Bah attendez, moi je sais pas me repérer dans cette ville. Hein. Ah oui, c'est là-bas. Alors attendez, toc. Et ah. C'est là, c'est ici. Voilà. C'est trop grand? Allez, on va aller voir le papa. Quand même le but de cette affaire au final. Tiens monsieur. Tiens.
Here. Well, that's one for you. It'll be 2 pence if your brother wants in as well.
Are you mad?
Super.
Meg told us you would try to cheat.
I'm not cheating.
Si, si, si. Vous êtes pire que vos prisonniers, je pensais que vous étiez un homme juste. Faut le faire culpabiliser.
I thought you were a decent person.
Well, I am. But I'm also a very funny bloke. Was just fooling around with you.
Bien sûr. Tout à fait.
You can get in for free, of course.
C'est ça, oui. Salut. On aurait peut-être dû lui amener à grailler au papa. Oh là là. C'est horrible.
Who's there?
Father?
Is that you, Aline?
Oh, Father. What have they done to you?
It is you. And is that tall young man my Richard?
Yes, Father.
You've grown. Have you got a beard yet?
Only just. It's still very fair.
Are you both well? How have you managed? Where have you been living?
C'est une bonne question.
They wouldn't tell me anything about you. It was the worst of the torture.
On va bien. C'est-à-dire que par rapport à toi, là, tout de suite maintenant, oui.
We're fine, Father. Don't you worry.
We've been living in the castle. Matthew has been taking care of us.
But you can't live there anymore. By now, the king has probably made that dumb oaf Percy Hamley the Earl. But where's Matthew? Why isn't he with you?
C'est un peu compliqué.
He was killed by the Hamleys.
No.
But they did us no harm.
Then what happened to your ear, Richard?
It's nothing but a mere scratch.
Father, we have to ask King Stephen to release you.
No.
I swore an oath to King Henry. Princess Maud and her sons will rule. I shall not swear allegiance to Stephen, and neither will you, even if the other parents did. Do you hear me?
Oui, oui, oui.
Yes, Father.
Stephen is not our king, not mine, and not yours.
Please, Father, please, calm yourself.
Cette animation de tout. Oh là là. Qu'est-ce qu'on est censé faire? Quelle horrible puanteur, est-ce vraiment de l'eau?
There's water here. Give Father some.
Ah oui, mais il me faut un truc.
Ah, I need something to catch the water.
Bah oui, je me doute bien. Là. Le pichet est fêlé et sale. Bah oui, mais bon. Je suppose qu'on va pas trouver beaucoup plus là. Hein. Oui, bah. L'eau sans la moisissure.
Thank you, children. When the Hamlets brought me here, I hid 50 peasants on a belt under my shirt. I gave that belt to a priest.
50?
What priest?
I don't know his name.
Ah mince, c'est chiant ça.
I gave him the belt and demanded that he keep it safe for you. He was near the west gate.
First, we must get you freed.
Father, this place is not well guarded while the king is away. With a few men, I believe I could break you out.
Stop it, children. I forbid you. Your Aunt Edith lives in the village of Huntley, on the road to Gloucester. You are to go there. Richard, you will be a squire to her husband, Sir Simon. You will learn the arts of knighthood. Aliena, you will be lady in waiting to Aunt Edith until you marry.
What about you?
Bah moi je vais mourir ici tranquille, voilà.
I will die in this cell.
We won't let you.
You will. And before you leave, I want you both to swear an oath.
We can't leave you like this.
You can, and you will. Richard, pull out your sword. Now, put your hand on the hilt, my son. Swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will not rest until you are Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands I ruled.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will not rest until I am Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands you ruled.
Now you, Aliena, swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will take care of your brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
Oui, tout ce que tu veux.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will take care of my brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
There. Now, you need never come to this place again.
Cette musique.
No, don't say that.
You have promised to rebuild what we have lost. Today, I will confess my sins, pray for my soul. Now, go.
Oui, j'ai vu, mais bon, c'est normal. Si vraiment on cherche la petite bête, quoi. Sinon, c'est propre, hein, franchement. On t'entend pas, Richard. Allez, viens. Est-ce qu'on peut aussi jurer de le venger et de péter les autres gens? J'aime bien ça. Ça peut pas être parfait à tous les niveaux non plus, tu vois, c'est... Trouver l'argent. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous a dit que... Ah là là. Je m'en souviens pas ce qu'il m'a dit.
No, we've wasted too much time on this vile man already.
Je m'en souviens pas du tout ce qu'il a dit. Il a dit que c'était où? Vers... Il a dit que c'était un prêtre, oui. Mais on sait, nous, à qui il l'a donné, mais... Mais je sais pas où c'est. Les pires!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course.
Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Ah oui. C'est lui. C'est là qu'on s'est croisé avec Philippe. Tout est lié. C'est bien fait quand même. Avis de recherche. Récompense pour l'arrestation d'Aliena et Richard de Shiring, enfant du traître Bartholomew of Shiring, qui a conspiré contre le trône d'Angleterre, recherché pour vol de cheval et possible trahison. Fille mince, cheveux bruns bouclés, garçon chétif, cheveux bruns courts, oreilles mutilées. Livrez-les au shérif de Shiring pour toucher une récompense de 5 couronnes par tête.
Ali! Ali!
Those horrid people are about to talk to the king.
We knew that they would, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Father was right. They are all tied together. The Hamleys, the king, even the church.
Do you think Father's priest is also in on this?
No.
Well, we'll have to find him first. Then we'll know.
Est-ce qu'on peut partir?
We can't leave yet.
D'accord. Non mais c'est une question du coup parce que je sais pas.
Excuse me.
Oh, more pilgrims? How wonderful, Brother Bernardus. Does that mean we can now depart for the Cathedral of St. Swithin?
Praise be, St. Swithin will heal my foot. Oh!
And my eyes, Brother Bernardus. Praise be.
But we're not pilgrims.
We're looking for a priest our father met right here at the West Gate.
It was about 3 weeks ago.
Sorry, my children. We only just arrived here. We are here to visit the shrine of St. Swithin.
Surely St. Swithin will help you with your ear, my boy.
Praise be. Oh, oh. I'm so happy my foot is going to be all right.
C'est ça qu'il faut que je fasse, faut que j'aille à Lourdes.
Pilgrims already, Brother Bernardus?
Not yet, Brother Peter, not yet.
Ok, faut que je parle à tout le monde. Ah bah non, ah merde.
Good day, my ladies.
So well spoken. And look, he even has a battle scar.
Mesdames, nous ne sommes pas intéressés.
You can ride two of us, young lord, if you can pay.
No.
Have you seen a priest? Our father met him here at the West Gate. He owes us money.
Oh, you're talking about him. That's where he got all that money.
What?
He even paid for Mary's dress. He didn't want to at first. All she had to do was stroke his bald head.
Where is the priest? What's his name?
Don't know his name, but he's a regular
Mais c'est
at that one
pas
inn.
lui.
The Boar, close by the North Gate. Smells like piss there. Shall I teach you, love? How to fuck a man or a woman? You can make a fortune with that little mouth of yours. But in a year, you'll look like me.
La traduction, c'était pas exactement ça ce qu'elle vient de dire, mais bon. Ah bah d'accord. Ok. Bon. Bon bah pourquoi pas. Ok. Hein? Je suis gênée. Bonjour. Je peux pas leur parler? Non.
They could be hiding in one of those crates.
Just stab them with your sword. One by one.
Hey, William wants him alive. If someone's gonna stab him, it's him. What a pity.
Wait, that's them. Look.
J'aurais pas dû aller là.
You gave us a lot of trouble when you ran away. Time to go home.
Richard, run!
But Ali!
Not this time, little weasels.
Oups. Game over, voilà. C'est que le deuxième. Oh mais je savais pas que c'était eux, moi. Oh là là, ça va, hein. Ah, c'est là-bas la taverne. Genre le truc avec un gros ours. Ah oui, ok, là c'est marqué que c'est la garde, ok. Attention, c'est la phase labyrinthe.
Well, look at that. I knew we'd find you here.
Oh merde. Mais non. Mais non, mais non.
Damn, you lost them. William will not be pleased when he hears this.
This is the place, but it looks closed.
Ils ont même pas bougé.
Excuse me. We're looking for a priest who stole our money.
Salut les oiseaux.
Word is, he comes to this place regularly.
A priest? Sorry, dear children. I didn't seem to be able to recall anyone.
Oh bah super.
Anyone who fits that description. But that little stable boy might know. He knows everyone who comes and goes.
Oh, where can we find him?
When he's not working at the Boar, he's doing small chores around town. He's always busy, the little chap.
Il porte un chapeau vert, super.
Adorable, I tell you.
C'est génial. Porte un chapeau vert. Eh ben, on va pas du tout galérer, c'est cool comme info. Ah, il est là. Là-bas. Bonjour, jeune homme. C'est toi qu'on cherche. C'est un jeu de piste, le truc.
That's what you get when you work with half-wits. How am I supposed to move this barrel if it's twice as heavy as me?
Let me help.
Very impressive. Thank you for that. I'm always telling them, if you want me to restock your kitchen, don't let them cram the barrels to the brim. So, what was it you wanted to know?
Do you know a monk who frequents the Boar a lot?
The Boar? I used to work there. The Boar, the Lazy Mare, and 2 private kitchens. You're talking about Father Ralph. Thought the women had sucked him dry, but he always comes back with more money.
Bah, c'est pas
He
lui.
only spends it on beer and ladies. Never has a tip for me.
Where can we find him?
He's a priest at St. Michael, one of them churches round here.
Which one is it?
It's close to the east gate, but don't look for him inside. He likes to loiter around in his back alley.
Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Pleasure. See you around.
C'est ça de va. Ça laisse peu de choix finalement. On va le chercher dans un autre jeu vidéo. Ah non, non c'est pas la garde ça. Je suis obligée de passer par là. Bonjour. Je vais juste là. Hein, Voilà. Bonjour monsieur. Allez isoler. La cocotte. C'est les meilleurs les animaux.
What if I am?
Does that mean yes?
I guess so. He's the only monk around.
What do you want?
Well, I am the son of Bartholomew, the Earl of Shiring.
So?
On va le
My
laisser.
father gave
Voilà.
me money, 50 bezants.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Ça veut dire que c'est pas lui.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now piss off.
On va le laisser gérer tout seul.
So you're saying there's no money?
Right.
But my father said...
Your father lied then.
We should talk to the sheriff.
It'll be my word against the word of a jailed traitor. And now give me some peace. I'm hungry.
He's right, isn't he?
We need proof that he's lying.
Like what?
Maybe something he recently purchased that a monk couldn't normally afford.
That's smart, Ali. And then?
I don't know. At least we'll be sure that he's lying, right? Maybe if we expose him, he'll give in.
Are you sure?
Ou pas.
No, but you can see the guilt eating at him already.
Non. Non. C'est pas vrai.
Look at him. He's just a bitter old man. He's no match for you.
I can't just...
Allez, allez Richard, affirme-toi.
Make him obey you. Be the one in charge.
Ah, il y en a plusieurs. Mais bon,
Supposed to be an earl.
ça arrive.
Act like one.
Ali, I don't know how. People don't respect us anymore.
It's all right. I'll take care of it.
Il faut qu'il ait peur de nous, le pauvre.
He has to fear us.
But we're just children. Why would he?
Bah, vous êtes pas censés être des enfants, hein. Je sais pas quel âge vous avez, mais...
Keep an eye on him. I'll have a look around.
Après, c'est la question de... à partir de quand t'es adulte
It's too heavy.
Il gage une forte hauteur de bière, ça doit coûter une fortune. Il y a un truc dessous, non? Est-ce que je peux la soulever comme ça?
Hey!
Oh, is this yours? Oh, I didn't think a poor monk could afford something like this.
Je pensais pas que ça allait faire ça. Non mais non mais je pensais pas que non. Bon, parce que c'est un Moyen-Âge, il y a une différence entre majeur et adulte. Oui, c'est vrai. C'est vrai, c'est vrai. Parce que techniquement, bon, maintenant, c'est quand t'as 18 ans. Est-ce que vraiment, quand t'as 18 ans, t'es considéré en tant qu'adulte? Certaines personnes, bon, voilà. Et avant, il y a des personnes qui sont beaucoup plus matures quand elles ont 17-16 ans, quoi. Ah mince! Bon, elle a poignardé un tonneau de bière, et du coup, la bière, c'est... Ah mince! La bière s'est déversée par terre. Voilà. Du coup... C'était du sabotage. Chez la bière. Je voulais pas faire ça, moi je croyais qu'elle allait prendre la dague, tu sais, pour faire levier, quoi. En fait, non. Très bien, super. Des poules bien nourries, si proches d'un feu de bois. Je peux partir? Quartier pauvre de Winchester. Un feu de bois.
Ah, I've been freezing all day.
Elle prend peut-être trop de place la cam, je sais pas. Je fais comme j'ai pu parce que du coup c'est mal passé. Mais... Du coup c'est moins lourd maintenant, on peut regarder ce qu'il y a dessous. La ceinture dans laquelle notre père avait mis son argent. Ah bah si c'est lui. Elle a été vidée.
Richard, I found it.
Tu es le pire. Ah j'avais mal compris alors.
He took all the money.
What now?
Bah maintenant on l'étrangle avec. Non, je rigole. T'es le pire, monsieur. Dis donc.
Don't pretend you didn't see, Monk. I found this under your barrel. You are a thief.
That strap proves nothing.
You seem very certain of this. Sheriff!
Hush, you stupid brats. The sheriff is a bastard. He'll take everything for himself.
But first, he'll take your hands.
Sheriff or no sheriff, you won't get your money.
Ali, this isn't going anywhere.
De toute façon, il l'a dépensé, donc à partir de ce moment-là... C'est-à-dire...
Give us the money.
It belonged to a traitor to the crown. By giving it to me, he paid his debt to God.
We will make you pay, you monster.
You wouldn't hurt a man of the church.
Puis si tu l'avais donné à l'église, je dis pas, mais bon, elle allait le dépenser, bon.
If we don't get that money, we'll starve.
Start begging for alms then. You may not know it, but a lot of people live that way.
J'espère que la cocotte elle est pas en train de boire la bière. Hein. Fais attention. Hein. Bon. Bah écoute. On peut rien faire, hein, désolé. Ah, je peux faire autre chose là? La poule alcoolisée.
It must be him.
Ouais, non mais ça, ok, on a compris. Je peux le tuer? Ah, je peux le menacer.
I warn you, I have friends nearby.
If you scream, I will show them your beer-soaked belt and tell them what a thieving liar you are.
You wouldn't harm me.
Tu veux parier?
He...
What?
You're a devil.
I'm going to cut out your eyes one by one. First, the left eye.
No! Oh, please don't!
Where's the money?
Here, I got it on me.
Merci bien. Qu'est-ce qu'on n'est pas obligé de faire?
Where's the rest?
Gone.
Gone where?
Bah il a dépensé, hein.
I spent it.
Let's take what we've got and go.
All right. I may come back one day, and then I'll collect what you owe us.
Chez le moine.
You were wonderful, Ali. You scared him after death.
Yes, well, now, come on. Father wants us to find Aunt Edith.
C'était à toi de le faire à un moment donné quand même. Allez, on y va. À Huntley.
On the road to Gloucester, my feet started to bleed. I remembered a cobbler who lived nearby in the town of Hastead who could sell us some boots. But taking the detour would cost us both money and time.
Donc j'ai le choix pour acheter des bottes ou d'aller là directement. Non, on va faire une pause. À chaque fois que je décide de faire une pause, ça se passe pas bien, mais bon.
A quiet man with little love for children. When I asked for a pair of his cheapest boots, he stared at me, trying to measure my query's worth. Then he lifted his finger and pointed at a pair that would cost us more than half of what we had. The cobbler surveyed us once more. He took in Richard's sword while listening to the impatient but uncommon way I talked. In the end,
j'ai peur qu'elle perde ses pieds après, donc.
Unfinished, rough and frayed, then suggested a figure that was lower but still overpriced.
Le problème, c'est qu'en fait, si je soigne pas ses blessures et qu'elle arrive là-bas dans cet état-là, je sais pas ce qui va se passer après, en fait. Mais ça me paraît très cher quand même.
I noticed Richard staring at me as I curled my lip and politely turned down the ugly offer. Then, with my feet still bleeding, I returned to the road, aiming for a shortcut through the forest to make up for wasted time. In the afternoon, the sky darkened and the temperature dropped drastically. We considered setting up camp to allow us an opportunity to warm our worn-down feet. However, we were already running low on food and would soon need to reach our destination.
Allez, on va marcher. Est-ce qu'on va se faire attaquer pendant la nuit avec la chance que j'ai, donc... Mince.
It's just down the road, he answered. I thanked him and gave Richard a hopeful push.
Merci, monsieur. Ah, c'est bon. Ah là là. Ah! Bah, visiblement, notre tante, elle est plus là. Super. On n'est pas dans la merde. Ah, quand ça veut pas, ça veut pas. Hein. Un bibé d'eau et de pluie humide et pourri.
Auntie and Uncle must have left some time ago.
Le feu s'est-il propagé accidentellement? La maison a-t-elle été intentionnellement brûlée? Il n'en reste guère. Attends, pardon, Richard, je suis en train d'examiner.
Maybe they built their new home nearby. A proper one made of stone.
Ah bah oui, le bois ça brûle, hein, c'est depuis Rimoire, donc vous l'avez dit. Le panier et une baratte, je ne crois pas que tante Edith faisait du beurre.
They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway. Maybe this isn't even the right house.
It is.
How would you know? It's been a long time since we came here with Father. These houses all look alike.
Shut up, Allie, please.
J'ai une dépression, Richard, elle est pas bien.
Probably killed. Whatever happened to them? We will never find out. It's over. There's no place for us to go.
Mais si, t'inquiète, on va trouver... La musique est cool, hein. Que s'est-il passé ici? Le sort d'Edith et Simon. Aliena et Richard avaient une tante qui vivait dans le village de Huntley. Aliena n'a que peu de souvenirs d'aller de son mari Simon, car ils ont cessé de venir leur rendre visite peu après la mort de leur mère. Aliena a entendu dire qu'Edith était une femme mince et nerveuse, tout comme la mère d'Aliena, et que son mari Simon était un homme sérieux, de forte corpulence et peu disert. Où se trouve-t-il désormais? Il est possible qu'après l'arrestation du père d'Aliena, Edith et Simon aient été attaqués pour nulle autre raison que leur lien de parenté éloigné avec le traître, perdant ainsi leur maison, leur pâturage et peut-être même leur vie. Toujours fun. Il m'aimerait que la maison sont peut-être bientôt de retour. Je peux pas faire le tour. Je voudrais examiner ça. Semble intact contrairement à la maison. Nous pourrions dormir ici ce soir. Je peux aller de ce côté-là? Bonjour monsieur. T'as plus d'infos peut-être toi?
Good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oui, on peut lui dire qu'est-ce qu'il fait. Mais...
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done. My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle and aunt, but since they're gone, we need to find another way to get by. Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned-down house down the road?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Bah, du coup, si.
Yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you.
Tu peux peut-être lui demander de... Voilà. Pourrions vous aider?
We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
Ou transporter.
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
Bah, je vais te laisser mon frère.
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that. Now let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
Il va falloir trouver de l'argent.
Excuse me?
Sorry, but I'm not selling. Not for a price you would be able to pay.
D'accord. Peut-être demander à la dame. Comment on va faire? J'aime trop ces ambiances, ça me rappelle des bouquins de fantasy et ce genre de trucs. Richard, j'ai une idée mais on n'a pas de thunes.
Don't give up.
On pourrait filer l'épée? Non. Ah mais non, mais il faut donner... Oh mais je suis bête, j'ai oublié qu'on avait l'argent. Je suis ailleurs. Bon, c'est pas grave. C'est pas très loin. J'ai oublié qu'on avait l'argent de papa. J'ai un cheveu. C'est très chiant. Tenez, monsieur.
Just name your price.
1.5 pounds.
Proposer une livre encore. C'était des prix. Commencer par inspecter la qualité. Bah oui. Mais pourquoi? Ah.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see.
Genre à s'y coller.
These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right.
Bon, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Je lui propose ça.
I can give you £1.60.
Well, all right. Throw me the coin. I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
On va devenir négociatrice en laine, incroyable.
There's a man looking for you.
Ah oui?
He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find. Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Non.
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will.
Oh merde, j'espère qu'il n'y a rien arrivé à Richard. Faut qu'on change de prénom à un moment donné parce que... Non, non. Non mais ça pue. Hein. Parce que je suis... Ça va?
What did we do wrong, Ali? Why is God punishing us?
Le pessimisme. Le pessimisme. Pleurnicher ne sert à rien, allez, c'est bon, moi. Personne horrible. Allez, hein. Littéralement.
There is nowhere for us to go. We're commoners now. Commoners who never learned to do common work, and we both swore an oath to Father. If we don't get the Eldon back, we will go to hell.
On va devenir marchand de laine.
Could become wool merchants.
What do we know about wool?
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if we did that for them?
And what about me becoming a knight?
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as a squire. If we collected enough money, we could pay another knight to teach you.
It might work.
Right? We've had some bad
Elle est plus
luck till
débrouillarde
now.
que toi quand même. Hein.
Surely not everyone is a fiend. It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually increase our income. All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God.
Mais voilà, mais vous écoutez jamais.
Lord Hamley caught me riding the horse you stole from him.
Pourquoi ça vibre?
He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Non? Vite, tu peux bouger? Mais bouge!
Get away from him!
Chez.
Richard, are you all right?
What happened?
Oh, 3 fois rien.
Oh, you're alive!
Il y a de l'action. Hein. Bah oui, heureusement qu'elle est là. Parce qu'éventuellement, je viens de tuer quelqu'un. Donc c'est pas super fun déjà. Et parce que ça fait peur.
Because we are both alive.
Ah là là. Succès déverrouillé tous les deux. Ah, ça veut dire que il aurait pu se faire tuer.
Lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we had and headed out, counting our blessings and preparing to build ourselves a new life.
Quelques semaines plus tard. Incroyable. Elle a un triskel en broche.
How's your wound doing?
Ah, regardez Alfred derrière et Philippe. Tout le monde se croise. Incroyable. Bah, on va la vendre du coup. Remarque d'Arielina sur le commerce. Pour négocier un bon prix et faire un bénéfice, commencez par mettre en avant la qualité des marchandises. Trouvez tous les arguments possibles, bien connaître ces marchandises. Et quand vous trouverez un partenaire prêt à négocier, ne pas trop demander. Demander 2 fois plus cher que l'offre initiale ne permettra pas de trouver un accord satisfaisant. Inversement, manquer d'ambition donnera l'impression que votre marchandise est de piètre qualité et dévaluera votre offre. Suggérer un prix raisonnable légèrement plus élevé que ce que vous désirez vraiment résultera sans doute en une contre-offre qui vous permettra de satisfaire les deux parties. Attention, il faut rester sur ses gardes autant lors de la vente que lors de l'achat, sinon il ne sera pas possible de faire un bénéfice. Non, il va bien, il se repose. Mais oui, mais c'est bien fait. Tu vois, moi j'aime bien les romans comme ça, chorales, où après tout s'entremêle et tout est lié et tout, et je trouve ça incroyable. Quand c'est bien fait, c'est cool. Bonjour.
Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises.
Bien sûr. Bien sûr. Paraît plus gentil que Ralph. Ah bah oui. Tiens.
Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
Nous voulons vendre, pas vous faire concurrence.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me, so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What? Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
On a payé plus cher.
But I paid more for this. I'd sell at a loss.
How much did you pay?
£1.25 per sack. It was almost all I had. The rest I had to spend on the cart and the toll at the gate.
Then you let yourself be overcharged.
Ah, bah oui.
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, let me handle this.
Oui, bon, ok. Mon frère a été poignardé 2 fois pour venir ici. Bah oui, bah c'est pas de sa faute, hein.
Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy. More greatly repay you once I'm back in charge of shiring. I may even allow you sole access to our own wool production.
That's a lofty promise.
And it would hardly cost you.
So, you two are the son and daughter of the Earl of Shiring?
We are.
But you're just children.
C'est bon, arrêtez de nous le dire toutes les 5 secondes.
And I will become a knight fighting for
Ah bah ça y est, il a repris un petit peu
until
de...
the king grants us back our noble inheritance.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I already offered.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more.
Comment ça? Mais c'est ça, mais pourquoi on nous traite d'enfants toutes les 5 secondes?
We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember what the shepherd said.
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
Bah ça, moi, je peux pas te dire. Hein.
Have you thought it over?
Non.
Give me another minute to think.
Bah moi, je sais pas. Il faut que je réexamine la laine. La laine. J'ai entendu dire que les Flamands payaient de belles sommes pour la cadence anglaise. Ils disent que c'est le climat qui rend nos moutons si résistants. Pour être un bon patin.
So?
Non. Non, c'est pas bon. Ok.
Give me another minute to think.
D'accord, ok. Parce que si je reprends un morceau, je suppose que ça...
Not ours.
It's dry, light and soft.
C'est tout? T'as d'autres idées, Richard?
How are we supposed to convince him now, Ali?
I'll negotiate with him.
Bon.
So?
Je trouve un truc, c'est ça.
£1.10 per sack, then.
As I told you before, my mistress gave me clear instructions. I can give you £1 and nothing more.
D'accord, bon. Il faut que j'essaye quand même, parce que sinon je le fais, mais ça va être chaud quoi. Je peux voir d'autres choses, je sais pas moi. Je suppose que ça sert à rien. De toute façon, je pense que je vais pas avoir le choix. Hein. Donc, c'est de ma faute, c'est parce que j'ai mal fait tout à l'heure. Donc, du coup, voilà.
I'll accept your offer. £1 per sack.
Ah, wonderful. I'm glad to hear it.
C'est ma faute.
Thank you for your business.
I can't believe we didn't get more.
I'm sorry, Miss Aliena. I can't help that you've made a bad deal.
I hoped it was going well, but I was wrong. I could only sell with a loss of 60 pence per sack.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Philippe!
My friend, Milius, says that a good bargain needs a lot of foresight and experience.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but you are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Tout à fait.
Yes, I am.
And I'm Lord Richard, Earl Bartholomew's son.
T'as rien
My
demandé.
name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty.
Mais c'est ça.
I'm sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
But I sold at a loss.
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work.
Il a un peu peur qu'on l'oublie, tu sais.
Novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. You may have made losses, but that only means there is more to learn for you. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Bah ok. Non mais dis-lui oui, on s'en fout.
My offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge.
Et voilà.
I remember when I got there.
C'est là où on est arrivé au premier chapitre.
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Le pyromane, si tu te souviens, Dova.
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherburg.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
Incroyable. Ce que vous avez fait, vous avez frappé à votre ancienne maison et découvert que les Hamleys y vivaient. Vous avez trouvé un endroit pour passer la nuit. À la fin du voyage, vos pieds étaient douloureux. Ah bah, vous avez prêté serment sans hésiter. Vous avez vu une dernière fois votre père. Vous avez sauvé la vie de Richard, mais vous êtes tous les deux en état de choc. Vous avez payé chaque sac de laine 1 livre et quart au berger. Vous avez prêté serment sans hésiter. Philippe a proposé de vous faire venir à Kingsbridge. De papa, oui. Pyromane. C'est ça. De papa d'adoption, finalement. 5 ans plus tard. Ah oui, grosse ellipse quand même. 1141.
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I and you have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him. Ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Chapitre 10. L'ascension de Kingsbridge. Waouh! Ah oui, ça avance bien, hein? Puis on a changé de l'hiver un peu. Waouh! Alfred a de la barbe! Incroyable.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again? Philip decided on that because it's cheaper.
Ah bah oui.
Only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling.
Il a dit que ça mettrait 10 ans, donc...
Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Jack, for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right. Now, where were we?
Ah oui, non, mais attends, j'étais en train d'écouter ce qu'il racontait, moi.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Voilà, Jack, il a grandi. Incroyable. Et Aliena.
Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
I'll be moving my wool to shiring today.
Il y a quelque chose apparemment, et il y a quelque chose. Hein.
I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley
C'est qui cet
got
enfant,
raised
hein?
the taxes this week.
Again?
C'est qui? Il est bien grandi, ah bah oui. Ah mais oui, c'est le bébé, je suis bête. C'était son bébé, bah oui. Enfin, du coup, il est toujours pas au courant que c'est son fils, mais...
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in Shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife.
Si elle est d'accord, peut-être non. Oh là, le truc au-dessus de sa tête, j'ai peur.
Hey, take that back. What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling.
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
C'est joli, hein.
Back, Alfred. Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
Oh là là.
Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
Viens ici.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena.
Il a
And I
mué
was
entre
going to
deux.
tell her how I felt.
Ah là là.
And
Incroyable.
nothing and no one would stop me.
Je dois voir Aliena, je me demande où elle est. Alfred va regretter ce qu'il a dit sur Aliena. Tom insiste pour que je termine mon Dillon. Il faut peut-être que je le termine avant du coup.
Time to get this done.
On va faire attention au petit derrière quand même entre deux. Ce serait con qu'il meure. Mais j'y arrive pas! Je suis la pire!
This could be better. Somehow I can't focus today. And the face still isn't right. I can never get the face right. I'm done for now.
Ok.
I just can't stand looking at it anymore. Oh, damn.
Watch your tongue.
I will. Damn. I need to get much better at this.
C'est joli, hein?
Right, the wall is already coming apart and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot.
C'est vrai que c'est déjà fissuré. Je vais regarder tout autour. C'est quoi ça? Je peux pas le voir. Allez.
I better not get too close.
N'était pas là il y a quelques jours, un nid de guêpes. Il sera placé au-dessus de l'entrée, tout le monde le verra.
The tree of life.
Ah, c'est
When I
joli.
was small, I wanted something with animals. I tried to make it look like no other tree, more like a thought. I like it, but nobody recognizes that it's supposed to be a tree. Well, Tom says it's done, and he won't let me do another one.
Ça va, petit enfant?
Hey, little brother. I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Comment ça?
Don't tell Philip, all right? It's our secret. Come on, let's have fun.
Oh, you can't do that.
Ah bon?
Oh, I can.
Tom and Philip said you can't. You have to work.
I know what they said. I was there, you know. Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he's stopped listening or he's thinking about it.
Ok, bon bah alors allons chercher Aliena du coup. Et du coup il va être partout avec moi. Mais il y avait rien avant ici.
Oh.
Maintenant il y a plein de trucs.
Where did it go? There must be some kind of cavity behind that wall. The foundations and the whole crypt were part of the old cathedral. Who knows what secrets are hidden down here?
Peut-être mieux pas le savoir d'ailleurs. Tom nous a expliqué sur la cathédrale, Alfred et à moi, je pourrais dessiner ces plans dans mon sommeil. Après t'as toujours du mal à les comprendre.
Philip says he's only resting. If Adolphus ever wakes up, he'll be in for quite a surprise. He's a long way from home. I wonder if I'll ever get to see a faraway place like Cordoba.
100% il va cacher avec les déclarations, mais de fou. Faire ça avec un enfant à côté, c'est pas une bonne idée du tout. Mais bon, il a décidé que ce serait aujourd'hui, alors bon. Il faut se lancer, hein. Waouh! Cathédrale de Kingsbridge. Je ne vois pas où je suis, est-ce que c'est normal? Oui.
Jonathan, don't run off.
Don't worry, he's here.
Ah, great. Thank you.
Oh la vache!
And no, I don't have time to watch him.
Oh, damn.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle a grandi elle aussi?
It's all broken. The sounds of the market.
Shouldn't you be working, Jack?
Maybe I should go before I buy anything.
Watch where you go, will ya? Now it's come to that. Even the monks step on my chickens.
Comment vont les affaires?
So, how's business? All well?
More and more people keep coming here. Yesterday, there were 24 merchants from Shiring alone.
You exhausted?
Pretty much. But the Priory made a lot of money. Seems the Earl just raised the taxes at his market, so they all came here instead. Now they've all returned to Shiring for the Fleece Fair.
Is the Earl asking lower taxes at the Fleece Fair?
On the contrary, from what the merchants told me, it's even worse. So they all have to trade their wool there, including Aliena and the Prior. But you need a license to do a Fleece Fair, and only Shiring has one.
Ok.
Are you not going to the Fleece Fair in Shiring?
No, Philip asked me to supervise the market here.
So now you're working with Philip and Aliena?
I know, it's a lot of work. But we all want the same thing after all.
And what's that?
To keep this place in good shape. This is our home.
Yeah, I guess.
You should be working too.
I'm just taking a break.
Tu as vu Aliena?
Did you see Aliena?
Maybe she was heading home. I think she's expecting a visitor.
A visitor?
Do I hear jealousy in your voice?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Je suis pas du tout jaloux. C'est pas vrai.
Do you want to buy some of this fine cloth, Jonathan?
Great idea. I could make you a red robe. Or a blue one.
No.
No, that would be silly now, wouldn't it? What is the colour that monks wear?
Brown and black and grey.
How do you get along with Alfred?
He usually only talks to me when he wants me to cook for him.
Why would you keep cooking for him?
He doesn't have a wife. And he's my brother.
I wouldn't ask you to cook for me. Jonathan wouldn't either, and he's your brother too.
Jack, no one's supposed to know.
Don't worry, he's a little monk. He is everyone's brother. Aliena went home.
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
Oui, bah c'est bon, du coup. Ok, merci Martha.
Maybe I should get going.
Oh, before I forget, I have a message for you.
Message d'Hélène. Marmousset, je dois te parler, je serai dans la petite clairière près de la rivière.
I think Ellen wants to talk to you about Papa.
What's there to talk about? Tom doesn't believe I can be a builder.
That's not true. That's what she wants to talk about. Papa knows what you can do. He told her.
Oh, did he?
Yes. He's complicated.
He is. On days like this, you can almost get lost here.
Ah, on a une carte. Alors ça, c'est vraiment incroyable. Oui, bon, on va faire le tour. Je me suis mis entre les deux. Bonjour, excusez-moi.
What are you doing out here, Jack? Did you finish your corbel?
Tout à fait.
I'm done.
Why do I get the feeling that when I go and look at your corbel, it won't be finished?
C'est pas vrai.
I'm doing my best, all right? If you would let me do more than just the statues.
You need to focus on the task at hand.
I can do much more than stone carving, and you know it.
We can't always get what we want.
Alfred can.
Jack, please. We have much bigger problems to solve right now. The Earl of Shiring has stopped supporting us. If we don't do anything about it, we'll have to send the workers away. We'll have to stop building the cathedral.
Ah bah non.
I will talk to Percy Hamley. And if he won't see me, I will talk to the king, or this will be the end of Kingsbridge.
Can I help you?
Yes, by doing as you're told. Do your job, and only your job. And leave Alfred alone. The Verderer and the Quarrymaster both claim that they act on orders from the Earl of Shiring. If our workers find out, they'll get nervous. And rightly so.
Of course.
Hey.
Jack,
Bonjour.
how did you like the stone I picked for your corbel?
I like it, you were right. Now I only need to get better at carving.
Well, give it time, Jack, you'll get there. Now, better get back to work. Who knows how long we can still work here.
It is.
Je peux regarder les trucs. Le premier marché s'est tenu il y a 2 ans. Je vais finir de regarder tout ça. Idée de Philippe. Je peux aller là-bas. C'est toujours les deux mêmes. Bonjour.
Hello, Milius. Jack, and Jonathan. This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing the apples down here.
I'm sure it's fine, Brother Andrew.
Il est décédé.
I am not so sure. Even the salt is damp.
Cuthbert knew what he was
Ouais,
doing.
il est décédé.
What is Brother Andrew up to?
Ça.
We will get a new cellar soon. Andrew is preparing everything. Maybe they should get a new kitchener as well.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then what I can do can't be much better. Cuthbert knew so much more than I did.
1, 2, 3.
C'est triste en vrai. Celui qui s'est occupé de Jonathan et tout.
Can I use the mortar?
The mortar? Yes. Why shouldn't you? What do you want to use it for?
I'm not quite sure yet.
Pourquoi tu veux utiliser ça? J'ai pas compris.
There is a sausage missing.
Mais c'est
no,
bon.
there's not.
Ah, no.
Better not. I don't want to disturb him.
Non mais c'est le pire. Viens Jonathan, tu as faim?
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Il est triste. Allez viens. On va à l'autre part. Bon, il y a un mortier. Mais bon, là tout de suite maintenant, je sais pas ce que ça, à quoi ça va me servir donc.
It's blocked. I have to go in through the front.
D'accord. Ok. C'était très utile d'aller par là. Waouh. Ici, la cathédrale paraît terminée. Encore quelques années.
The mortar won't mix itself.
The mortar won't complain if it has to wait until I'm done with my break.
Mince, je suis pas allé du bon. Bon, c'est pas grave.
Well, the mortar won't, but I will.
What's the problem?
I'm taking me well-deserved break.
Well deserved. You deserve a good kicking, you lazy drunk.
You're a drunk and a bearded bastard.
Comment ça?
Come on then, hit me. Show me what you got.
Please, this is leading nowhere. Think for a moment what other people would do.
What?
Who? Oh, the Prior.
Oh, yes. Prior Philip's not running around drunk now, is he?
No, he's not. And I'm not either. I'm sitting.
And there's my problem right there. Get up and push. Philip would.
No, he wouldn't. A break is like a Sunday. It's a sin to work on a Sunday.
Well, that's true.
It's not a Sunday!
But it's my break.
Okay.
Tom Builder.
Now, he's a hard worker, isn't he?
True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others.
Non, mais là, je pense que...
This is not your break.
You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too.
Has your wife been cooking again, eh?
Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
Super. Bon, je pense que là, faut laisser tomber. Hein. Bien. Ça n'avance pas à grand chose. Bonjour.
Hello, Cuthbert.
Ah, je crois qu'il était décédé. Pas du tout en fait. Ah si, pardon.
What do you mean, wherever he
Je crois que c'était...
He's lying right there.
J'ai bugué.
I make sure his wait for Judgment Day is comfortable.
Philip thinks we might go to heaven when we die.
Je pense que c'est Cosper. Ah, je bug, je commence à...
Judgment Day. That's why I want someone good to bury me, to make sure I lie well. I hope you will remember your promise that you will bury me.
Bien sûr.
That was a long time ago. My first night in the Priory. I'll bury you, Brother Arnaldus. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And thank you for looking after Cuthbert.
Le décès de Cuthbert. Les derniers jours de Cuthbert. Est décédé au début de l'an 1141, au cœur d'un hiver particulièrement rude. Dans les jours qui ont précédé sa mort, il se plaignait d'avoir du mal à respirer, de ressentir une douleur dans le torse. Il avait demandé à Milius de lui trouver une herbe appelée l'arme de Sainte Marie. L'infusion réalisée avec cette plante l'a soulagé pendant quelques heures, mais la nuit même, la fièvre de Cuthbert a repris de plus belle et sa respiration est devenue très difficile. Milius est resté à son chevet et lui a parlé jusqu'à ce que Cuthbert trouve le sommeil. Le lendemain matin, il ne s'est pas réveillé. Cuthbert est mort à l'âge de 68 ans, dont 58 années passées à Kingsbridge. Aucun des moines n'était assez âgé pour se souvenir du jour où il était arrivé dans le prieuré. Cuthbert n'avait jamais parlé de sa famille, mais pour la plupart des moines, il était comme un père, voire comme un grand-père pour le petit Jonathan. La présence de l'enfant fut pour lui une grande source de joie pendant les dernières années de sa vie, qu'il repose en paix.
That's none of your business.
Hey.
Je peux le faire 1000 fois ça en fait.
Now get to work.
No.
La Bible que Philippe veut que je lise. Comment ça? Bon, ok. Je peux aller là. Scriptorium. Ah! Oh non! Oh non, il y a lui.
Don't be distracted by what is going on outside.
No surprise, Remedius.
Sous prière.
The two have been quarreling the whole morning. I wonder what their problem is.
Ah oui, mais bon, je vais pas faire tous les gens de la vie pour les calmer. Bon, je vais essayer, mais...
You doing in the scriptorium?
Il me paraît être une cause pérenne.
Have a look at your books. Is that so?
Je te déteste.
Everyone, listen up. Is the work of a scribe not to copy text and scripture?
It is supra religious.
Yes, supra religious.
Yes, supra religious.
And is it not the task of illuminators to illuminate these texts with pictures and color?
It is supra religious.
Is supra religious.
Yes, supra religious.
La tête du petit.
And what do you think is the work of Jack, the apprentice of Tom Builder?
Build?
Working on the construction
site. Carving statues and ornaments.
Building things? I'm not exactly sure what it is either, but it is not distracting our scribes and illuminators. I do not know what Prior Philip sees in you, Jack. Now, go back to your work and do not disturb us again.
C'est le pire.
And you, don't be distracted.
Bah, je vais essayer de leur parler, mais ça va être compliqué peut-être, hein. Un petit peu. Bon, alors. Je vais retourner voir les Gugus.
I think I know who might be a shining inspiration for both of you.
Ouais, complètement.
The Earl of Shiring.
Which one?
Earl Bartholomew or the fat one, the new one?
Percy Hamley! You don't know the name of our Earl?
He's not my Earl. I'm from Earl's Castle. Bartholomew was my Earl, and a great man.
But he's dead now, isn't he? Gone. You should know the name of your new Earl.
What? The fat one?
Percy Hamley.
You know what? I refuse to remember that name.
What? Why?
For spite! It wasn't right what he did to my Earl.
You know what? What you're doing isn't right either. I refuse to remember your name as well.
You wouldn't dare.
Already did it.
Ok, super. On avance.
Alfred Builder.
Oh, he's a good example. He's a master builder now.
But he likes his beer, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. But he's always sober when he's working.
Always. You know, maybe I should be a bit more like Alfred Builder.
Me too.
You have got to be kidding me.
Well then, back to work.
Bon.
No! I'm not done with me break yet.
Super.
Alfred Builder would know when his break is up.
Alfred Builder would know when to shut the hell up.
I doubt he would.
Ah là là, super. Alors, du coup... On continue, hein?
What about King Stephen?
Now, that is a man who sits a lot.
How would you know?
He's got a throne.
He's the king. Of course he's got a throne.
And he's sitting on it. He's got a throne. Of course the man knows how to sit.
Oh, like you mean?
Yeah, like me on me well-deserved break. Or you on yours when you're sitting on the shitter for half a day.
I would not!
I heard you farting from here.
You think I want to shit for half a day? You think that? Well, you better think again.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Jack Jackson.
Who's that?
Never heard that name.
That's me.
I thought you were Jack Builder.
Well,
I don't know what to make of you, to be honest.
Shouldn't you be working?
You're just running about everywhere. You never get anything done.
At least don't keep us from working, thank you very much.
Oh, forget it.
Oh là là, mais ça va durer longtemps cette affaire parce que est-ce que c'est vraiment est-ce que c'est vraiment possible?
That poor man is as good as dead. What's your excuse for lying around in the cemetery?
What's your excuse for having a beard like a bear's arse?
Get back to work!
Never!
And stop yelling!
Never!
On avance. On avance vraiment, hein, là.
The sub-prior.
Oh, don't get me started on sub-prior Remigius. He is a hard-working man.
He is. And don't you doubt it. What? That he is a hard-working man?
Who?
Sub-prior Remigius! Fool!
What? How dare they? How dare you?
Oops.
Shouting in the cemetery like heathens!
But we...
Silence! Do you have any idea how hard the work of a sub-prior is? How much devotion and painful work it takes to teach our novices, our monks? And you dare call me a fool?
We didn't!
Silence, I say! I will think of a way to make you two understand the kind of behavior I expect in this priory.
I think they'll be busy for a while.
Ok. Bon.
I agree.
Au moins j'ai réussi à les faire bouger. Un petit peu. Je suis pas sûre que je leur ai attiré des ennuis ou quoi. Elle est où la maison d'Aliena du coup? Parce que du coup je comprends pas trop comment ça fait. Oui mais bon je pense révolu de pas essayer tu vois. Mais bon, c'est vrai
Good day,
que...
my ladies.
If it isn't handsome Jack. Have you come by to help, eh?
Not really.
Didn't think so. After a day your hands start bleeding. Piss and salt in the water will do that.
Piss?
Only way to get the grease and dirt from the wall. We can use a coin, but there's only so much pain you can take. Sooner or later, Aliena will have to look someplace else for fullers.
I will find a way to help you with your hands.
Well, it's a start.
Ah, c'est pour ça le
Maybe you should
mortier.
get back to work as well.
I'm just taking a break, all right?
Mais il faut trouver quelque chose pour ça, des petites herbes, un truc comme ça. Moi, je sais pas comment on voit ça. Ah, il est toujours là, le monsieur. Incroyable.
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Je dis jamais rien en fait. Cet enfant. Non, non, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Hey.
Oh là là. Bonjour.
Brother Paul.
And that is little Jack. You see, he never paid the bridge toll when he came here. Sometimes you must show clemency and let those in need pass into our town without asking for coin.
I'll remember your words, Brother Paul.
C'est ça.
don't always run off, Jonathan, or I'll get in trouble with...
Aliena!
Ah! Bonjour.
Yes?
C'est marrant. La manette, elle vibre un peu comme un battement de cœur. C'est drôle.
And how are you two?
Oh, well...
Bon allez, c'est bon, on y va?
Say, I wanted to talk to you, because...
Yes, Jack Builder?
I like you. You're beautiful.
Et voilà. On t'a rien demandé, merde. Oh là là.
Well...
Well...
Jonathan!
Le pire.
He's here.
I'm coming.
Récupère ton gosse.
Jack loves you.
Quoi? Mais non, pas comme ça.
I was just about to ask if you think that Jonathan suspects anything.
I swear on this very Bible that I don't know what you're talking about.
Bah bravo. Bah lui tous pas dessus.
Cold. Oh, I lost my Bible. Shit.
I'm sorry, but no bad deed goes unpunished.
But we haven't done anything bad. Yet.
You burned down the cathedral.
C'est vrai. Ah là là.
My lady.
You dangerous feral beast from the woods.
God hates me for that. He has a strange way of showing it.
Incroyable. Ils sont mignons.
You remembered it.
You sang it the first time when we sat here together.
You were dangling your feet in the brook, lost in thought. Just like today.
Why can't it always be like this, Jack?
I know what you mean.
I hate pretending that I don't love you.
Then don't.
Jack.
I know.
Alors, tu t'es encore disputé avec toi?
Did you fight with Tom again?
Tom always takes Alfred's side.
He is Alfred's father. He worries about him. It was the same with Richard.
If Tom's worried about Alfred, then why is he always telling me off?
Because you are the clever one. He probably worries about Alfred.
Maybe.
It's not my fault that he's a bit slow in the head.
Exactly. Tom thinks you should know better.
Maybe.
C'est l'instant mignonitude, pour une fois.
Were you still reading the Bible?
Philip insists. I better be angry that I lost it.
Oh, don't worry. He'll still keep teaching you. I think he sees something in you.
Oh, maybe I should become a monk. Oh, but you aren't allowed to kiss monks.
I shall love you like a brother then.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Say, what was that book called you told me about last time we met?
The Amores by Ovid.
Ah bah.
I've only heard about it.
Super.
From a traveling scholar.
The title sounds promising.
Yeah, but maybe it's not as interesting as we think.
Let's find out.
I'll ask around Kingsbridge and see what I can find.
All right.
Ah, ça, c'est passé.
You know, Back in the forest, my mother made up the rules herself, but they all made sense somehow. Here, everything is... it's complicated.
I know. Rules everywhere. Why is it that Tom can't tell Philip that Jonathan is his son? He's so happy when he's around Jonathan.
Tom's rules. And Philip's, probably. Tom believes he has lost the right to be Jonathan's father, as he gave up on him when he was born. That's what Martha said. And what about us? When will we tell other people about us?
I guess when we're ready to play by their rules.
Or they by ours.
I guess.
C'est un peu comme le négoce-solène. Un peu comme la sculpture. Ok.
It's like stone carving.
Is it?
Yeah, when I first look at a piece of stone, I start to imagine what it could become. Corbels, squirrels. It's like I can already see them. But it's only when you work on it that you learn what you can and you can't do with it. If you do this, the stone will break, and if you do that, it will look great.
Oh, we will tell people about us when we're sure it won't break anything.
Right.
I bet only good stone can be used for the pillars, right? Because they carry all the weight.
Exactly.
That's why Tom and Philip keep nagging you. They want the best for you and for themselves, which is you.
If you say so.
I know so. I want the same.
Ah là là. Incroyable.
One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Ali. All of them.
Maybe not everything, Jack Builder.
Oh.
Pas que t'es un pyromane, hein. Alors ça, on va peut-être pas le dire à tout le monde.
What's going on?
We better go and find out.
Everyone, calm down.
Oui.
What happened at the quarry?
Listen. Yes, there was an incident. Our friend, Otto Blackface, was hurt at the quarry.
What happened?
The Earl of Shiring had his men stop us from taking stone from the quarries and timber from the forest.
Why? Why would Percy Hamley do that?
All we know is what his men told us. That the Earl of Shiring will not support the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral anymore.
What are we gonna do now?
I will ride to Shiring myself and I will talk to Percy Hamley.
Oh, that's all good and well. But how are we supposed to continue working without stone and timber? I want to be paid before you run out of money.
I need to feed my family.
Calm down. You heard the Prior. He will talk to the Earl himself.
And I've planned ahead for a day like this. You will be paid soon. And there will be plenty of work for at least another month. For all of you.
I trust Tom.
I say we stay.
And I trust our Prior.
I will prepare everything immediately.
I'll be with you in a moment.
What if the Earl won't listen to Philip?
I need to talk to Philip. See me later at my house, all right?
Oh, oui.
What about the book we wanted to look for?
Not now. I think I can help here.
I'll find the book.
We will sort this out. And now, back to work. This cathedral won't build itself. And you, Jack, watch Jonathan.
Encore?
Oh, what again?
Passe notre vie avec cet enfant. Bien. Eh ben, je pense qu'on va du coup s'arrêter là.